So one of the things that I like to look at is the relative strength. So you can see, and these are all daily charts here. You've got the difference is this is 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, and 1 month. And it's looking at basically what I have this set up to look at the relative strength. And you can see that this is just taking city, and over the past year it's been weak, but it's starting to strengthen up over the past 6 months. Then you got 99, which is the highest, the past 1 month and 6 month. Uh, so one that I think is starting to really set up is Tesla. And if you look, we've gone from 35 to 41, and now the past month we're at 84. So it's showing strength the past 1 month. Now you would want to see it catch some volume and break out. Uh, but I think this is how I found MSTR. Not how I found, but when I was looking at when the Bitcoiners were setting up back in here, and this was I think even like back in here. Now it's 99, but when you looked at this compared to like Riot, Mara, and some of the others, as they were setting up and before they had the big run, MSTR was showing clear relative strength against the others. So, what is it now? It's 99 across the board. Yeah. And this is the relative strength, like the IBD style. Uh, but to me, I think you have to look at it across multiple time frames. This setup, I mean, each one I have a little bit of a different setup. This one is looking more so. I mean, here you get the ATR high and low. Here we've got two different ways to look at volume, and then, but each one also has the point of control. So, and this is where the most volume has occurred during that time period. So you want to see them, like when this MSTR was breaking out, you want to see, yeah, yeah. Well, now we can't really rewind the clock on that because this was probably down here. I know I have screenshots of it, but that's something to look at as well. Let's see if there's anything else here that's. Now I was trading AMD earlier, and you can see that starting to fade, right? So 80, 82. So, but the past month it's been pulling back and pulling back more than your average stock is the way to look at it. But over the longer term, it's okay. But this can really help define some clear divergences. Just trying to think something that maybe it's good, something that might be weakening a little bit more. Why isn't this working? Yeah, this is just weak across the board. Starbucks, I would not drink their coffee. Apple, and we can go through and look at some of these. But yeah, Apple, look at that pulling back here, and it's showing the weakness, right? So it had a strong move, now it's pulling back. It's just a good way. Like look at Microsoft. Wow, that's really so. That's a good example where you can see the past month it's really weak, right? Now it's below the point of control. So this is one that I would look at, maybe taking short. Clear the drawings here. Well, actually, I have some drawings already on it, so let's maximize this cell. Right. So I think this is a longer term fib that I have on here, which came up, rejected, and now it's still holding above this level, this breakout level. So I mean, it's fine. Uh, but I think if you really wanted to short something, I would be more comfortable shorting this just because of how weak it is the past month compared to all the other stocks. I mean, RS2 is very, very weak. So it's a good scoring system. If you want to talk about reading your stocks, let's look at the Qs. I don't know why this pops up here. Qs. to 11, so that's kind of slowing down. AI is starting to perk up a little bit. Carvana. Now this has definitely been showing strength. Short term. Short term. T-Dog strong across the board. So this is just one of many setups that I have when looking at stocks. And this is a good one to look at before and after when the market's closed, right? And especially it's really good at if you're looking at a basket of stocks in the same industry group and you want to find the leader. Well, the leader is typically going to start to show that relative strength, a higher number, uh, sooner than its peers. So hope you found this helpful. Something that I haven't looked at as much recently, and I do want to get back to looking at this more often.